Hi everyone, Sunday, April the 6th today, and today I was at Niittykumpu in one of the tallest buildings in Espoo, the Niitty Huipu, one of the tallest buildings that has 24 floors and it's 90 meters tall. One of my good friends lives there, Raimo. He's one of my voters and supporters, a dear friend of mine, a wise man. And he let me in, and I was going around in all the 24 floors with Raimo and leaving in my flyer and a little candy, and sometimes I was knocking on the doors as well, and I got a chance to meet some very interesting people as well. I met a great lady from China. She said, "You have my vote. You have my vote." She's a PhD student. She studies computer science, I think, or she's a researcher at Aalto, and she was living with her cat. And then I met a nice gentleman from India. He had beautiful green eyes, and he is so calm and soft-spoken, very intelligent. We had a nice discussion there as he opened the door. Then I met with a very interesting man from Slovenia. He had some quite unique ideas and a few Finns as well. But I hope I'll get a couple of votes from that building as well. And today I wanted to show you my website that I had a chance to renew a bit. So you can find my website at krisaskodra.com. That's my domain. And now you see here my page or subpage elections 2024. And here you see who I am and about me, a couple of words. My number 385. So if you live in Espoo, vote for me, a fearless Greek foreign woman, European Greek, and from Espoo, all in one. And here you see what I stand for. I stand that for every child getting the best start in childhood experience with qualified teachers, sufficient learning materials, nutritious school meals, and access to sports and culture, stronger support for entrepreneurs and employability opportunities for the international talent, accessible transportation, social and well-being services for the elderly, preserving the green spaces for our city and making urban planning future-proof, making Espoo one of the world's safest, cleanest cities for residents, and an international attractive destination for travelers. And if we go here and you scroll down, here you will see my beautiful boy Philippos when he was a little bit younger. And so well-being for children, our future is number one, my number one priority. They have to, we are working, middle-aged people working for them and for the elderly as well. Here you see on the right-hand side, picture of me when I was teaching at Haaga-Helia. And I believe that employability and job opportunities for the international talents should be given. We cannot work 10 times more to be considered half good. We came to this country, we came to Finland because Finland attracted us here. Finland wanted us to come here. And we got our study opportunity. So therefore, I think, as I write there in my text here on my website, it's important that the international talent that gotten into Finland, because Finland chose that talent, to accepted them to study here, they should be given opportunities to fully contribute to the society and contribute to the economy and Finland's brand image and not remain unemployed or leaving Finland in the worst case scenario and using their knowledge and skills that they gained here for free to benefit other countries. Do you agree? Then you see here a picture of me with my Taekwondo certificate. Supporting sports and culture is very important. I want to say that I started Taekwondo 3 years ago. Now I'm an assistant coach to our beginners group, and it's important. We train at the local school, and I think this is a great. And all hobbies are great and sports are great to keep people, both kids and adults alike, out of trouble, in good shape, so then they don't get sick and we're healthy and happy, and there's a sense of community and some purpose in our lives. Here you see my good friend Raimo. I was at his building, as I said earlier today, and I totally respect and love our senior citizens. They have built Finland to what Finland is today. I love the Finnish elderly people. And they love me, I must say. The Finnish elderly people are one of my target groups. I really want to honor them, show them respect, and make sure that they have great social services, great opportunities, hobbies, even things to do in their golden years. They're taken really well care of, so they're healthy and strong and happy, and they live their final years in life with great memories. And we are the ones, I think, people my age, middle-aged people, should be working so that first the children and then the elderly can get all the services they need. So these are part of my goals and priorities. And then here, nature is very important. So preserving nature and making urban planning future-proof. I think, and I spoke with many people, that a leading architect is what is missing from Espoo. Espoo should have a team of architects or one chief architect supervising and looking holistically Espoo as such. As you see here, in my opinion, the only legendary iconic building is that one on the left-hand side. This is the Haukilahti Water Tower. It's a beautiful panoramic restaurant. I often like to go there and eat. I could live in a vesitorni. I could live in a water tower. That would have been my dream. But apart from this and a couple of other buildings in Tapiola, Espoo doesn't have really iconic landmarks that would attract tourists or make the citizens, photograph them and being happy to represent the city when they have visitors. So on the one hand, nature is very important. We should make sure that we preserve it. And on the other hand, I think the urban environment has to be made future-proof, and making sure that their buildings of Espoo withstand the test of time and they become landmarks of the city. And then safety and cleanliness is very important for me. A clean and safe Espoo reflects a city that really cares for its citizens. And one problem we have here, especially in my part of the city where I live, is that it has a lot of, unfortunately, dog poo everywhere. So this is something, of course, that is the responsibility of the dog owner. So responsible dog ownership should be key here to ensure our city is clean. And when I talk about the dog poo, it's not just an aesthetic problem. It's a big health risk when you have feces everywhere. and there's children playing, and other dogs also stepping on those, and so on. So these are things that I have high in my agenda. And I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think? And vote for me if you live in Espoo. I'm only a candidate. Olen vaan ehtolla kuntavaaleissa. Tässä Espoossa numeroni on 387. So I'm only in the municipal elections. I'm running for the Espoo City Council. The council has 75 seats, elected members, and out of those, only a couple of foreigners are there, just a couple, in a city that has 75,000 internationals living. Let's make sure we are represented there, because the foreigners are having their own struggles and we are paying taxes here, we're living here, so we should have a say what makes sense from our multilingual, bicultural, multilingual children's perspective to our employability, to. There's many things that we can influence, and we should influence, because we are here, we are contributing to this society, to this economy, and we should have a word. And I would like to be the megaphone of the international community. And of course, I love everybody. I love the Finnish elderly, as I said, the children, people from all walks of life and all corners of the planet. So some days I'm vibing with my Cameroonian friends, some days with my Pakistani, Indian, Chinese. I just love people, and I would have needed one more month of campaigning and election pre-campaigning time to meet all the nice people I want to reach out to. Unfortunately, the time is limited, and elections is just around the corner. One more week, election day, next Sunday, a week from now. So we have a 7-day countdown, and make sure, I would be honored to have your vote. Vote for me if you live in Espoo. I'm Krista Skotra. I'm an independent candidate under the Kokoomus, the National Coalition Party list. So independent candidate, it means that I'm not a member of the party, which means that I'm free to criticize everybody, anything, and that's how I want to roll. I think as a person and as a journalist, I want to have my own opinion, and to be able to criticize and not follow any specific line. Of course, I'm aligned with some many things, but yet again, I maybe disagree with some others. So I always like to see the facts and see the big picture, and trust the facts and my gut instinct and my interpretation of the data. I think I'm a fair judge, and I don't follow any particular ideology. I have values, I have foundations, but I'm also very critical of myself, and very critical of everything else around me. I'm not easily fooled, and I like to speak my mind. So if you want a fearless foreign woman to represent you, please consider me. It would be my great honor. And I will see you tomorrow in another live. Kisses. Good night. Bye.